Well, here we go. 3-2 and 3-2. If I lose to the Patriots, it makes perfect sense. And if I don't, then it makes no sense.
The Patriots nemesis returns to Foxborough. It's the coach. This is the NFL 100 Game of the Week on EA Sports. Coming up, the Pats have 6 Super Bowl titles during their run, but it could have been 8 if it weren't for the exploits of Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
That's right.
We'll be back with a look ahead to this weekend's slate. But for now, let's bring in the 2 men who will call this game, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
Are we kicking it off, guys? Here we go.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4.
Good job.
He'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Patriots come out led by the 4-time Super Bowl MVP.
Damn.
Of a record
9
6
touchdowns?
Super Bowl
Holy
rings.
cow.
Arguably the greatest to ever play the game, Tom Brady.
That's
and we keep
realistic,
asking the
though.
same
Wow.
questions every year. How much longer can he keep doing this? Is this the year the dynasty crumbles? And every year Brady comes out and leads his team to the Super Bowl. They've been there now 3 years in a row, and only one team has made it.
All right,
4.
defense, let's
That's
go.
The Buffalo Bills, but remember, they lost all 4 in the early 90s. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony
Oh,
Michel.
come on. Really, guys?
And he'll take it into the end
Wow.
zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel with
What
touchdown number 7
just
of the year. As his
happened?
guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What just literally
They said they wanted
happened?
to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline,
Defense,
there's a lot to answer for.
what just
Because you spend
happened
all
there?
week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. So here are the Giants under second-year coach Pat Shurmur. They'll be led by the rookie, the
Oh
6th
my
overall pick
goodness,
back in
this is
April out of
ridiculous,
Duke, and that's
Jones.
Daniel Jones.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
And they should be set up for a big game. They have one of the hottest offenses in the league. They're coming in riding a winning streak, but we've seen these quick turnaround games really wreak havoc with what you've done previously. Hopefully they simplified their offense, and they'll just let their playmakers go out and do what they do best.
From the 30 on second down, Jones. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Good job,
19
Evan Ingram.
yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes.
That was just luck, man.
A first down carry for Barkley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Touchdown by the Giants! Hey!
Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Alright, defense, we can't.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
Oh, my goodness.
Ready to go on the last one.
Oof.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives to Michelle, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Time to look at the defensive starters for the New York Giants. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're going to
Damn
have
it.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
To throw, it's Brady.
Oh,
And
he should have
nearly
intercepted
picked off there,
that.
Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady to his tight end, Lacoste. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick it.
Oh, come on. I should have pushed X. Oh, that was stupid.
Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Come on.
The Patriots have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
Throwing Jones. And this one incomplete.
Damn it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Good job.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
That one 28 yards on the ground. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle. Here's Gallman.
Oh.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jones.
Nice.
He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Switch. Take 4.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Oh,
there
crap.
for him.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Brady now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Oh, Tom Brady's got his freaking
Yes,
expensive
stretched,
run.
dreamed going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam.
Come on,
going.
defense.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a first down carry.
Good job.
Michelle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. So
Oh, he should have caught that.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down. To throw on third down, Brady, and that is incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. And New York set to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
Nice catch.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Look at me. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runners give us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here.
Let's go.
That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that.
Wow.
That's a big game.
What a catch. What a catch. A golden tape.
It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Saquon Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Come on, guys.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Goldman will run it.
Oh.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That's it, baby.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was. As you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season, 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Good
Here's
job.
a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, D.
Oh, good play.
Contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Come on.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Come on, defense.
Caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Make a line. Where are you going?
Already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Brady hitting Dorsett complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
He wasn't in.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
I mean, whatever, I guess. I mean, should have been a booth review.
Left, watch left. Pick me up. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And
Nope.
his throw is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Brady with a hook up to the fellow veteran Watson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with
Oh
New
my
Orleans, but decided
goodness
to come back
gracious,
for
get
one
in
more
front of
go-around
him.
with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll run it here. This is James White.
Come on,
And he gets it
defense.
down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Come on,
And
defense.
this is caught. It's Edelman. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Good
What he do is
guys.
unreliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st
And they got the
and he's
touchdown.
in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's up over 1,200 yards now on the season. Had a touchdown on that last drive as well. Things continuing to trend in the right direction for this offense, but specifically Charles' running game.
And it all comes back to one word, doesn't it? Cohesion. Because you have to have that. Center, guards, tackles, tight ends. Some of the wide receivers being involved. Maybe a lead runner at times. Maybe a fullback. But all in all, those X's and O's on the grease board that look so nice, that turns into a jumble in real life. And these guys have to know what to do on the run, on the move. They've done it well for them all year long.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On second down, Barkley. He's got a first
Good
down
job.
Inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. This is Gallman. Woo! Take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wayne Gallman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Rosas now to add the PAT. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Brady now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete.
Good hit.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort.
Come on, guys. We need to cover him better.
A gain of 26 and also a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Come on, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. 50.
Shotgun now for Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson.
Come on.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
Allowing too many freaking
I've got to make
passes.
sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been
Come
something
on.
to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, they'll run with
Come
White.
on, defense.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1.
And he's out.
Caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, that was
I feel
scary.
like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
That is really unusual, because ordinarily, when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards and a giant first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones.
Oh,
this
come
is gonna
on.
wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Latimer's got it. And he's
Good
got
job.
another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 28. Jones now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Down to the 25. Kyle Van Noy, the Pats' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones.
Oh,
and he
come
slings
on.
one. It's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second
Good job.
down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about.
That.
You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now Gorman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Giants. Cody Latimer, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go.
No.
That's my man, in concert.
Rosas good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
All right, bye-bye.